you tonight, and you had to bring it because you knew they got the 2 7-footers, and you brought it.
I had to. Octavius Ellis, we needed him tonight, and once he got thrown out the game, I knew I had to step up, or we were gonna be in it for a long game. So our team just came together and we played together, and I just stepped up and we pulled a win out the end.
Down 5 with about a minute to go. Any doubt creeping?
Recently, back and forth for the lead changes.
Nah, we just didn't give in. Like, we just played to the end. We didn't give in. So when he's down 5, we had to pull it together.
Down 7, Kevin hits that 3. Did everybody kind of just at that point say, "All right, let's go"?
Well, yeah, the 3 really picked me up more because I was tired. So the 3 really gave me more confidence to keep going, not give up. So.
Almost deflated. Troy gets the steal and then misses that layup. Did it kind of feel like maybe it wasn't your night at that point?
That happens. It's March Madness, stuff like that happen. Easy baskets, sometimes it don't go in. So basically, it's just when he missed it, just find a way to make up for it, and he did. And so,
how much confidence did you gain early that you were able to do some work against those guys and let you know that you could bang in there with them?
I just keep that mentality. Just play hard. Don't be. You know what I'm saying? Don't give in to anybody who I gotta face or guard. So, and that's my mentality going into this game, and then that was the outcome too.
How big was Purdue calling a timeout at the end, up 2, to give you guys a chance to set up the play to get Troy?
Well, like I said, I was kind of tired. So when they called a timeout, we came together, figured out our game plan, and we went out there and finished the game.
All right, thanks, Steve.
Obviously, this thing was just a real grind night. But I guess in the final analysis, that's a game that's very comfortable for you guys. Hard, aggressive. You know, if it gets a little rough in there, so what? It gets a little rough.
Yes, the Bearcats are known for physical games. It's a tough game. Purdue come from the Big Ten Conference, very physical and very big. We knew what we was getting ourselves into. That's why it was such a good game. Coming into it, being mentally prepared to fight physically for 40 minutes and, went over overtime, now 45 minutes. It was just preparation. We prepared ourselves early this week, and, it was the game that we thought it would be.
Any doubt about that? Any doubt about that last play with Troy? I mean, he seemed to take things into his own hands after things went, a little haywire there with 8 seconds.
Oh, no, it was just, that's what we do. Put the ball in his hands, high pick and roll, and, let him play, man. And he made a great shot, a great move, and, he got us a win tonight.
What was the mindset like after Octavius goes out?
Actually, it hurts because Octavius is a big part of our team. But if anybody remembers a Houston game, we kind of went into a situation like this as well. So, this type of team is just we bond together, and winning is our #1 goal. So if he goes out, we got to find another way to win, and that's what we used to do.
Down 7, 48 seconds left, and you bang that 3. Was that something that gave you guys life and said, we're not done with this yet?
Definitely. We didn't know that I was going to come down and do that. It was a big shot, and that gave us a chance. Honestly, it put us back to where we wanted to be, and we had enough time to make a few plays after that. Our defense stood out, and we got a few steals. Joey hit some baskets, Farai hit some baskets, and next thing you know, we go into overtime and we pull it out in overtime.
And you get a chance maybe at history, huh? Saturday night. Your thoughts about that?
Oh yes, man. That's something that you talk about with your friends. Like, man, I wonder if we ever play Kentucky, this, that, and the other. So this is our chance, man. You have nothing to lose. It'll be a fun game, and definitely here to try to make some history.
Any thoughts on Hampton?
I wish the best to Hampton. I wish the best for him.
This is a great feeling, for our senior Jermaine. I think this is his first time since his freshman year they've advanced past the first round. So this game was very emotional for him to be the underdog. As people say, projected for them to win, to come out, pull out this win while Octavius going down. It means a lot. It's a very prideful moment to know, Cincinnati never gives up.
Right. How about Kentucky? Have you watched them much during the year?
Yeah, I've seen them a couple of times play. They're big and they're big, but it's the Bearcat way. if you can withstand the Bearcat way, then you'll win. But if you can't, then it's just gonna be a long night.
How often do you see Kentucky fans wearing hats or whatever in the city of Cincinnati? I mean, I know there's right across the river. I would think that you probably see that. And what does that make you feel when they're right there in your own city now?
We see it every day. It's just kind of like, Cincinnati. We know it's the Bearcat town, city. That's that. And, 5 minutes away, that's Kentucky. That's their little town. So, it doesn't bother us because they're still an hour away. We're never seeing any players or. We just see a bunch of fans.
Gary, you kind of had a little bit of a rough first half. What were you able to do differently in the second half to get yourself going and start finding a rhythm?
Really, taking my time, making sure I'm crashing the boards, being available to Troy and other guys to, look to get the pressure off of them, make sure I'm screening them, like when it's time, my time to screen.
Even with him,
I'm sure Coach had a few kind and pleasant, soft-spoken words about defensive rebounding in halftime.
Oh yeah, those rebounds, they didn't get those second chance points. We would have probably been up, 8 or 10 points in the first half. We made a couple free throws. I was telling the other reporter, last time we got a rebound like that was against Tulane. We lost our place, and ever since then we hadn't been rebounding since tonight.
Did it kind of feel like the wind had gone out of the sails, down 7 with a minute left, and then all of a sudden Kevin hits the 3 and brings it back to life?
Nah, Chad, anytime the Bearcats are down, it's not over until, you get buzzer sounds and we're in the locker room. Anybody who's watched us all year know that we've done that several times where we come back when it looks like it's all dead, but we never give up. And that's where a lot of teams think it's over, but in reality, we still got fight in us.
From the floor, did it feel like that ball from Troy sat on the rim for forever?
It did. It definitely did. I was telling them, I was told to crash and rebound, but it stayed on the rim so long. The light came on and it was still on the rim. I'm praying and hoping it goes in.
What's that emotion like, seeing your season just hanging there on the rim with the horns already gone off? Like there's nothing anybody can do.
It's definitely like it's just a quietness that everything just slows down, and you just hoping it goes in.
Okay, thanks, G. Jermaine, you guys are struggling on the glass defensively in the first half. Did you kind of take that upon yourself when you were in the game in the second half to really crash and try to make your impact on the glass?
Yeah, I knew I had to go in defensive rebound, knowing that the size that they had at the big man position and the guard position, how the point guards was coming in to get the rebound. So I knew I had to make my presence felt defensively on the rebounding end.
Was that you channeling your inner Jaquan Parker?
Yeah, Jaquan was telling me you got to rebound the ball and get things done defensively, since offensively things ain't going your way. Down 7, a minute left. What's going through your brain as a senior, and then how much does it change when Kevin hits that 3? Just thinking I don't want this to be my last game. That's pretty much what I was thinking. But I knew that we were overcoming because the team, we've been fighting all year, and we've been on the losing side of these close games. And I think they had to even out. We were going to get one of them, and that's what I think what happened today. And when Kevin Hayes made the shot, I just was happy.
How long did it seem to you like that ball sat on the rim from Troy to send it to overtime?
It seemed like forever. I thought it was going to be a SK against UConn kind of roll back out. But I'm happy that we made it. And it was a great play by Troy to get to the basket.
What goes through your mind? I mean, just sitting there watching it, the horn goes off. There's literally nothing you can do at that point.
Like, please go in, please go in. And that's what happened. So, yeah.
All right, thanks, man.
Would you get?
We talked about it yesterday. Getting that hot start, was that exactly what you were looking for? Get a couple open looks and loosen things up?
Yes, definitely. Anytime I can come out aggressive and give us some points, some easy baskets, and get us started, that's big for us. And just got to keep it going and just playing together. That was great.
Hawk goes out, and you guys had to come together again like you did at Houston. Did that experience actually help, because you have been through it already?
Oh, yes, I think the Houston experience definitely helped that. Seeing him go out, and he's a big part of our team, so kind of look around and other guys like Corey stepped in, did what he had to do to help us out, but it was definitely a tough loss for us.
How much of a boost was that 3 Kevin hit to cut it from 7-4 with 45 seconds left? That kind of light everybody up and let's go?
Oh, yes, definitely, because it was starting to look bad. He just came down, confident, took a confident 3 and went in. And so we said going, we kind of got up again, like we in this.
Troy goes to the rim, down 2. He puts that thing up, and how long did it feel like it hung on the rim?
Forever. I was behind the 3-point line, leaning, and bouncing. When I seen it going, I was just like, thank you. It was a short time to play by him.
You ever experienced anything like that where the ball's on the rim, the horn goes off? Like, it's just like is it a helpless feeling? Like you're just.
It's helpless, but this time it was. At least I know it had a chance to go in, so it's kind of a good feeling knowing that we have an opportunity. It dropped in, and everybody just turned up after that.
All right, thank you.
How good that feel, man?
It felt wonderful. Not leaving in the first round like last year. Also in the last shot, it felt good. I just wanted to get it on the rim, give it an opportunity to fall, or have my teammates, when they crashed the glass when they went up, to place the ball in the rim. But when I watched it roll around the rim, all I could do was look up and see it go in. All I could do was smile.
Biggest shot of your life?
Yeah, I say so. It's top 2. I had a big shot in high school too, but on a stage like this in the NCAA, it's every kid's dream, and this is number 1 by far.
You never wondered if that was going to go in when it was rolling around the rim, or did you?
No, I wondered if it was going to go in. The shots tonight been rolling around the rim and in and out, so I thought it was going to be one of those. But luckily it rolled around the rim the right way and dropped in the net. And
how long did it feel like it was on the rim? Did it feel like forever it was up there?
Like a second after it went up, but that's a long time if it's not a clear drop. I just turned around, looked up, and it fell in when the buzzer went off, and I see my teammates go crazy, and I seen the stands just jump right up, and I felt it just like they felt it.
You lost at least 3 games on last-second shots. Either one of you guys missed or somebody else made. Finally, one goes your way, and did you think about that at all?
Yeah, and the last time out, we told each other that we can't go out like this way 3 times. Yeah. We tired of going out like this, and we're gonna dig in, we're gonna lock up, and we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get this win because we was winning at the time, and that was one thing that we harped on. Like, let's not go out on another buzzer beater because that's the worst way to lose.
Yeah.
Down 7, Kevin comes down and pops a 3. Was that kind of spring some life back into you guys and give you a feeling like it wasn't close to over?
Yeah, but me and Kev got that one tight bond, and when we came out before the timeout, he told me, he said, "Troy, find me, I'm gonna bang it." And I said, you know what? I told myself, like, you know what, I'm gonna give him the rock. And luckily the dude was guarding me full court. I just passed it up to him in transition, 2 dribbles, and he's a shooter, so if he get it up on the air, it's likely to go in, and it dropped.
Troy, how quickly do you set this one aside and think about Kentucky?
We dropped this one, after tonight. When we go into practice tomorrow, this game's over with. We focus on following the scouting report and how to beat Kentucky Saturday.
How